Hello, my name is Brian for Comeback Yoga. Thanks for joining us for another live stream on YouTube. It is Friday, June 18th. So shout out to our badass yoga boss director, Kelly Wolf. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday, Kelly. You are loved and awesome human being. Um, so yeah, Comeback Yoga. We are a veteran nonprofit based in Denver. We offer free trauma-informed yoga to the military community, families in support of their building resilience to better cope and deal with life situations. Obviously making our veteran and military community stronger, mentally, physically, spiritually, maybe, who knows, through the practice of yoga. You can go to our, I don't know why I said it all weird, you can go to our website, comebackyoga.org, and big class schedules there, all of our online offerings, and a cool blog, veterans blog, which is rad. You can read about all of our teachers and stuff like that too. Today's class, just so you know what to expect, we teach from the mat, so I'll just be demonstrating poses to this camera here, which may reach you at some point on the other side of the internet. And if you are being reached, thank you for joining us. So we teach from the mat. You can expect that in our in-person classes too. So no hands-on assists. There's might be some nail gun sounds floating around, so be aware of that as well. They're building a brand new garage next door because the other one burnt down. Anyway, 45-minute class. This is an all levels class, which means everybody, which is basically every yoga class. Do your best. I had a total brain fart right there, and you just observed it. It's now forever on the internet. Awesome. So 45-minute all levels class. We'll be going kind of slow today. Focus on your breath, most importantly, and how sensations feel in your body, not specifically what diagram of body shape we're going into. Everybody's body's different. With that said, we're going to start with some breath work. We're just going to breathe for a little bit. So have a comfortable seat. Did I forget to explain anything? I don't know. I have bad short-term memory. I'm working on it. But have a seat. Or if you feel more comfortable laying down for breath work, you can do that too. Be as comfortable as you can be. Feel as safe as you can be. Orient yourself to your space while we're doing these first few breaths. We're not trying to manipulate the breath at all. We're just noticing where and how our breath is doing right now, just without any thoughts or judgment. Have a seat, lay down, whatever. Just make sure you have enough room so you can breathe fully through all three levels of your torso. So your belly, midsection, diaphragm, and your upper chest. Not forcing anything, not manipulating the breath at all. Just notice how you're breathing. Are you leaning to one side? Are you leaning to the other side? Maybe you're pitched forward or backwards a little bit. Just pay attention to your body position for the first couple breaths, what it is naturally as it falls when you sat down, let your hands come to where they're naturally going to go without too much thought. Just take a couple of breaths and observe. Learn how to listen to your body. And once you've identified something, just be like, okay, cool. I might be leaning to my left a little bit. Maybe my right shoulder's a little tight. Maybe my breath is shallow on the inhale, or be scientific. Kind of really break it down. Where's the breath? How's it feel? How's your hip feel? How's your, anything that reaches out to you and says, hey, pay attention to me. Maybe give it one breath of non-judgmental thought. So it's not bad or good. It's not bad that your knee hurts. It just is. So what do we do to strengthen the knee, help the knee, positive things? So what we focus on is, yes, there's an issue. how do we do the thing that's most beneficial to that issue? And not just for that knee or whatever, but for your entire system. Your whole ecosystem of everything that comes into the community that you are as a person. Take it a couple more just relaxed breaths. Then we're going to start to manipulate the breath a little bit. We're going to start to really focus on breathing through the belly. So sitting up as tall as you can or laying down as comfortable and as tall as you can. You can be on your knees too. Kneeling helps some people. And just breathing through the belly. You're not trying to force your belly, too far to expand, but maybe feel it. Just feel it expand. Sometimes it's okay to put your hands on your belly, just feel it move a little bit, or maybe it doesn't move. Maybe it doesn't move at all. But you feel it coming from the belly into the diaphragmatic area, the rib cage, and then as it comes up into the shoulders. So 3-part breath. Belly, mid, upper chest. And as you exhale, upper chest, midsection, belly, they deflate. So we're just trying to notice that. The shoulders can be relaxed as comfortable. Up nice and tall, neutral position for your chin. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes, if not, just soften your gaze a little bit maybe, and focus the point on the ground that doesn't move. We're just taking a few deep breaths, trying to fill the belly a little bit, fill the midsection a little bit, fill the upper chest a little bit. And you should feel a little, hopefully you feel a little bit of movement in those areas without too much, thinking about it. And as you're exhaling, we're collapsing. And as we inhale, we're growing. So we fill the air in, the chest cavity, everything expands. Nice expansion. You might notice a natural pause in between the inhale and exhale. Just notice it. And as you exhale, exhaling backwards, upper chest, mid-chest, belly. Maybe notice there's a natural pause at the end of the inhale or the exhale before you inhale. If breathing through the nose isn't something you can do comfortably right now, go ahead and breathe through your mouth. It's totally cool. Reasons for trying to breathe out the nose is that it's your body's natural filtration system. It warms the breath as it comes in to the lungs, which helps your body respond to it better. And it's also been studied a little bit and determined that it can possibly help relax a little bit more than breathing through your mouth. Sometimes breathing through the mouth can create a stress response in some people, so it's recommended you try to breathe through your nose. But it may not be medically or physically possible for you right now, so don't worry too much about that, just breathe however you can breathe. And now that we've noticed our natural pause, we can do the 3-part breath, belly, diaphragm, upper chest. And when you get to the end of your inhale, natural pause, hold the breath. See if you can remain a little bit calm while you're holding the breath. One more second, and then release it nice and slow. Be as controlled as you can as you exhale. And see if you can push the air all the way out. Natural pause, and then breathe in as comfortably and slowly as possible. So we're initiating a tiny bit of a stress response when you're holding your breath. Maybe it stresses you out, maybe it doesn't. But your body is going to start to react naturally, which is breathe. So we're trying to gently introduce the idea of remaining calm, resilient, and controlled, even when our body starts to be like, hey, you're not breathing. It's okay. We're building up enough oxygenated blood, the nice full diaphragmatic breath, to be able to hold our breath for a couple seconds. We're not trying to win any breath holding awards. We're just, as we get to the top of the inhale, hold the breath, soften the gaze, remain calm as much as you can, and then as you exhale, don't rush the exhale. Try to remain your calmness. Keep it, follow through all the way through the end of the breath. So you get to the very bottom of the breath, push all the air out. When you think you're all the way released of all air, see if you can hold your breath again for at least 1 second. See what response you get. And then try to breathe in slow and controlled instead of letting it all out, holding the breath. Oh shit, I gotta breathe. And breathing in too fast. So we're trying to maintain some zen. But it may not be so zen. So breathing in all the way up into the upper chest, and we'll notice the natural pause. Hold the breath 3 seconds. Soften the gaze. Exhale it out nice and slow. Pushing all the air out. Notice the natural pause. And then breathe in nice and slow again. 3-part breath. Belly, midsection, upper chest. And then just release that out. No holding the breath this time. Push all the air out. Natural pause. Breathe in nice and controlled, slow, calm. Top of the breath. Just let it out. All the way out. See how long you can hold your breath. 3 seconds. Release your shoulders down as much as you can. Inhale. Slow, controlled. Get to the top of the inhale. Hold your breath. 3 seconds. See if you're holding any tension anywhere. Pay attention if you're tightened up. Exhale, try to soften, release that tighten up. All the way out on the exhale. And breathe in nice and slow. All the way up in the upper chest. Hold the breath 3 seconds. See if you tighten up. See if you can release the tighten up before you exhale. And then exhale nice and slow. See if you can continue to release while you're sitting up nice and tall. Remaining calm. All the air is out. Natural pause at the bottom. Inhale, nice and slow. And then exhale it nice and slow. See if the natural pause just ends up being longer now. Inhaling. And exhaling. Just notice if there's any change. It's okay if there's not. It's okay if there is. We're just noticing. Another inhale. And another exhale. Good moment. Inhale, palms up towards the sky. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the palms together. Maybe bring them down center of your chest. Maybe bow your head just a little bit while you sit up a little bit taller. Take a nice breath to pause. And as we exhale, nice and slow. Just a little nod of the head down until you can bring your hands up and massage your forehead. Breathe nice and easy. Release the elbows down. Just maybe push your thumbs into your temples. Rub the scalp a little bit. Rub around with the fingertips. It's hard for me to know where my scalp ends because of the whole thing. You just rub your whole head. That's a good thing. And then even rub down onto your cheekbones, around your nose, all the while maintaining a nice upright posture, nice relaxed breath. Maybe down on the jawline, just a little massage of the face. Maybe use your thumbs to get underneath cheekbones, jawline. Give a little tip, tap, tap, tap. And I kind of like to roll my fingers, like you're playing keyboards or something. And it'll feel good around the backs of the ears, down, and grab the earlobes with your thumbs and your index finger. Gently pull down, maybe like you're milking an udder of a cow. If you've ever done that. Squeeze them a little bit and then let it go. And then roll your shoulders up and down. Nice deep breath. Sigh out the mouth. And then reverse directions for your shoulders. Eyes can be open or closed. Just maintain your awareness of sounds, smells, channeling. And one shoulder up, one shoulder down like a piston. Nice and easy, just see how that feels. And then we'll bring the arms out and do little circles with the arms. Up nice and tall, nice even breath. Reverse that direction. And then hold the arms out and squeeze the whole arm. Make a fist, squeeze the whole arm, squeeze it all together. And then exhale, release it out, shake it out. Just gonna roll our torso around our seated lower body. Little circles, even breaths. Releasing the shoulders, kind of relaxing the neck. And switching directions. Then we'll bring the wrists out, slow your centripetal or centrifugal force. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Bring your torso back up to a stable position. Arms out in front of you, make a fist and just roll, a light fist. You're gonna roll your wrists nice and slow and lightly. Nice even breath all the way through the belly, midsection, chest. Let it out and then switch directions as you exhale. Elbows can be bent a little bit, kind of release your shoulders down so you're not super tight right now. Do whatever feels good. Left hand's going to go to right knee. Right hand's going to come behind your right side. You're just going to sit up nice and tall on that inhale. Exhale. Slowly twist your upper body to the right. See if you can maintain a nice, even, smooth breath, even though you're kind of constricting your body with the twist. Maybe not see, but feel where the breath lands in your body and what sensations you're feeling on the upper chest, the upper body, wherever this feels. Inhaling back to center. Inhaling, arms up. And then we're going to exhale, just fold over our lower body, walk the hands out a little bit. Letting it out. As you inhale, we'll walk the hands back up. You bring your right hand to your left knee and exhale as the left hand comes behind your hip. Twist to the left with the upper body. Nice relaxed twist, but we're not trying to poltergeist our head around or whatever. If that's even the right reference. Just breathe. Nice even exhales. Notice where the breath lands on this side of your body. How does this feel on this side compared to the last side? Not holding on to any judgment or just locating a sensation. Going, okay, cool, that's there. And then inhale back to center. Inhale the arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward over the legs, elbows down, palms flat on the ground. If that's accessible to you, you can even be up here. It's just find your range. You can use a block to bring the floor up, ground up more to you, or a book or something hard. Slowly, gently, lower yourself down in kind of a seated forward fold, legs crossed. Hopefully you have no pain in your knees. If you have any pain in your knees, back off. Don't recommend. Next inhale, raise yourself back up to a seat. If you're sitting on anything that you can remove, please remove it. And then we'll come with our legs out in front of us. We'll kind of shake out them chicken legs, Brian. There we go. Oh man, they're super bright. Look at the difference. That's awesome. Inhale your arms up nice and tall. As we exhale, push down with the heels, bend the knees a little bit, and we're going to do a little seated forward fold. Not doing anything too crazy. Might go left and right with the feet so you can push the left foot, stretch out the left arm a little bit, and then opposite, like you're driving a car, like you're pushing the pedals. Let's kind of explore that maybe a little bit. You might feel a little stretch in the shoulders too. Even breaths to elongate the spine. Exhaling, folding forwards. And then we'll inhale back up. Bring the knees up, the butt up, and then roll back and hug your knees to your chest. Little circles. And then kick with your feet. Bring yourself up to seated if you can do that. Give it a shot, or you just bring yourself back up to a seat however you can. You're gonna bring the legs out a little bit wide. Not as wide as you can, but sort of in the middle, just so you feel a little bit. Put one hand down in front of you, one hand down behind you, and you can push with the backhand until you can stretch just a little bit farther. A little bit in the knees, flex the toes back towards your face. Take an inhale, you're going to turn over to the right leg and just reach with the right hand. Just a gentle right side of the body twist. Groin stretch, maybe. Nice even breath. We're not trying to go too far. And then inhale back up to center. Switch sides. So you're going to turn your torso first over the left leg. Reach with the left hand. You can even reach past the leg. You can reach under the knee. If you can't quite reach your foot, it's okay. Reach towards it. Pushing down with the heel and putting a little bend in the knee can help. Till you get, flexibility comes over time. I'm not super flexible. It's not the goal of yoga. It's just a cool side effect. And then inhale back up to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Rock back and forth, release them sitting bones. Sit them nice and tall. Open the foot up like a book. And then lean forward just a little bit on your exhale. Just till you feel a little sensation in the groin. You should have no pain in your knees. If your knees are uncomfortable hanging around, you can put a block or a blanket or something. You can even roll up your mat so they kind of drop open comfortably. Nice even breath. Elongate the spine on your inhales. Straighten out your back a little bit. And then exhale, fold it forward just a little bit. So every inhale, we elongate the spine. Every exhale, we just close your eyes if you like to. If you're not, just soften your gaze. Stare at the floor. Check out your feet. See if you got any weirdness that you didn't notice. It's always good to assess your body. I like to play a game at work called Why is Brian Bleeding? We're going to roll over onto our hands and knees. Generally stack the knees below the hips and the shoulders above the wrists. You kind of play around with the hand movement so you can find a comfortable place where you can push down with the whole knuckle of each finger. Kind of claw at the fingertips a little bit. We're just going to take a breath. Just kind of move your spine around left and right, however it feels good. Maybe arch your back a little bit. Just kind of check in with your lower back and your spine. Then we'll come back to a neutral, and we're going to come back to a nice neutral. Push the floor away till you kind of arch your back just a little bit, tuck your core. Take a breath. In your next inhale, you're going to drop the pelvis down towards the floor, kind of stick your butt up. Chest comes forward, head comes up on the inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to start the movement with your pelvis to curl the tailbone down and then curl your upper body, push the floor away so you're like a cat going. That's the cat position. We're going to inhale back to neutral. Take a breath. So with the cat cow, we're moving the pelvis first. Is this exercise right now. It's not the only way. It's just the way we're doing it today. Dropping the pelvis. Try to engage your core a little bit here. See if you can squeeze your stomach muscles just a little bit when the pelvis comes down. Take a breath. Your chest doesn't have to move at all. We're just going for the movement in the belly. So the flow between the pelvis going curl and down like so in the cat position. Deep breath, push the floor away, arch the back, head's dropped. When you inhale, we're going to come back to tabletop. And then move left and right. If you need to, sit back on your heels, shake out your arms. Just do one more cat cow. Before we start again, come back to the good foundation, stable position for the hands, pushing down the knuckles, clawing with the fingertips a little bit, spread nice and wide. Push the floor away so you have a little bit of arch in your back. Tuck your core just a little bit. It's one version to build strength in this position at tabletop. This will help you in your planks. It'll help you in downward dog because you're building strength in the arms. Ready? Inhale, drop the pelvis, tuck the core a little bit, lift the chest, look up. As we exhale, tuck the pelvis the other way, arch the back, look down. Inhaling, dropping the pelvis, lifting the chest. Exhaling, tucking the core, arching the back the other way, tucking the head. One more time. So we inhale, drop the pelvis, lift chest, lift head, push floor away. Exhale, tuck the core, arch the back, tuck the head, push the floor away. One breath, and as we exhale, we're going to sit back in front of the tops of the feet, maybe move the knees a little bit wider so you can move your chest down towards the floor just on your elbows. And move your hips left and right. Take a breath. If you want to stack your hands and lay your head on top of your hands, child's pose, please feel free. Or take whatever version of child's pose is good for you. It could be here. You can be there. The arms outstretched with the head down. So find your version, kind of experiment with different ways to do down child's pose. You can even bring your hands around behind your back, touch your feet. Take a nice deep breath. So we release down into the floor. And we're going to inhale, raise the torso up slowly so we're up high on our knees. And then step one foot, push off with the other foot, and stand up and give your knees a little rub. Slap and tickle. We're going to find a nice neutral position for our feet so it's comfortable. Move your feet around, see if what feels good. Does it feel better out here? Does it feel better parallel? Just kind of notice where your feet land and how they feel naturally, and then we're going to see if we can bring our feet parallel to our knees, stacked below our hips. So we're in kind of a box line, if that works for you. If that's painful for whatever reason or doesn't feel comfortable, bring your feet wider, or if you're more of the traditional toe touch, little space between the heel kind of yoga stance person, awesome. Just make sure whatever stance you have, we're balanced on the feet, left and right, front to back. We're going to stand up nice and tall, just bring the hands out, facing forward. Maybe close your eyes, take a deep breath. Try the 3-part belly breath we did seated. Into the belly, midsection, upper chest. Exhale, reverse that movement. Air exits out the top to the mid to the belly. All the while feeling really grounded through the feet, into the floor, stable. Inhale, energy up from the earth, into your chest, into your heart. As we exhale, picture that air going all the way down through the legs, through the knees, through the feet, back into the earth. She breathes out, you breathe in. Energy comes up, air comes up into your body, fills your lungs. As you exhale, let that air come back down. The earth breathes in as you're breathing in. You breathing in, earth breathes out. As you exhale, let the air travel back down. She inhales. So you can focus on that transfer of energy between you and the earth. It might be easier if you close your eyes. If you're not comfortable doing that, it's totally cool. Just soften your gaze. If this feels weird, just give it a shot. See if you can feel the energy from the earth coming up into you on every breath. As you exhale, you're sending energy back to the earth, as if you're one breathing organism. If you're not into that, just breathe. Feel your feet. See if you can release any energy that's not serving you. Next inhale, keep nice stability through the feet, feeling of whatever you're feeling through your feet up into your body. Inhale the arms up. Reach up towards the sky, then as we exhale, nice and slow, flat back, folding forward over your feet into a forward fold. Make sure you don't dump onto your toes. Nice balance. You're not sitting back on your heels too far. You have just the right amount Goldilocks energy on both planes of the feet, front and back, side to side. Every inhale, we're going to halfway lift. As we exhale, we're going to fold back. Leaving your head down, take another breath. See if you can elongate your spine through the rib cage. As you exhale, fold forward a little bit more. Next inhale, 3-part breath. See if you can feel it in the belly, the mid chest, upper chest as you come to halfway lift. As you exhale, see if you can release the air opposite. As you fold forward, the belly empties. As you inhale, belly fills, mid chest fills, coming up to halfway lift, upper chest fills. As you exhale, upper chest deflates. Folding forward, middle chest deflates. You're making room for your body to fold as you exhale. Pushing down the feet, rolling the torso all the way up to standing on an inhale. Feeling the earth breathe into you as you exhale. You breathe back to the earth. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Belly breath. Mid chest, upper chest, halfway lift. Flatten out the back. As you exhale, release the air through the mid chest, through the belly, dropping the head. Grab opposite elbows. Baby sway left and right. Breathe a 3-part breath. Belly, mid chest, upper chest. You might feel your body naturally rise as you exhale. You'll feel your body naturally extend and float down. So there's a little bit of movement here. You're extending the spine on every inhale. As you exhale, floating that extension down towards the feet. Next inhale, arms are heavy, head is heavy, push down through the feet, grounded through the feet in the earth. Inhale up to standing. Shoulders up by the ears, and then bring them down and back. Palms forward. See if you feel grounded through your feet and through your breath. And then come to the top of the mat. Step the right foot back. And get yourself a nice lunge. So you're on the ball of the right foot. Knee is generally stacked below or above your ankle, left knee. Pushing back gently with the right heel. So you're in this upward lunge here. Arms are just down by your sides. Take a breath. 3-part breath. Through the belly, through the mid chest, upper chest. See how that feels while you're in this position, but really try to feel grounded and strong. Pushing back with the right heel, pushing down with the left heel. See if you can release any tension in your neck and shoulders. Maybe bring the hands together in prayer position, center your chest. Releasing the shoulders down a little bit. See if you feel balanced. Are you tilting left or right? Try to bring yourself to a stable, upright position. Remember to inhale your arms up wide and high. Sink down in the left leg a little bit so the left thigh might be coming more to parallel. It's okay if you're up here. It's totally cool. Arms are up. Palms facing each other if that feels good. Maybe look up and extend the chest upward. Creates a little bit of a back bend as you exhale. Right hand comes down. Right knee comes down. Top of the right foot comes down. Next inhale, follow the left arm up, twist to the left. The low lunge twist. Nice even breath. Exhale, bring that down. Left hand down, slide the left foot back. Toes together, knees wide. Child's pose. Heads down. Releasing move the floor. Nice deep breath. Exhale out. Inhaling, raising the torso up. All fours. Exhale. We're going to go back to downward facing dog for the first time. So knees come up, hips go back. Heels go down. Relax the neck. Shake it up. Push down with the hands. Push the floor away. One more breath. See how slow and controlled you can make this breath. Inhale. Exhale.
One more inhale, 3-part breath. See if you fill the belly. Into the upper chest. Exhale, reverse out of the upper chest through the diaphragm. Push the air out. Push the floor away, push the heels down. Inhale, look up. And then tiptoe your feet towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, 3-part belly breath. Lift up a little bit, halfway lift. Exhale, reverse the breath. Coming out the belly last. Drop the head. Push down the feet. Inhale, let the upper body be heavy. Roll it up to standing. All the way in the right foot. Step the left foot back. So we do the lunge on the other side. So find a stable stance. You might, if your feet are like trying to be in line, it might be wonky. I like to step my feet out so I have kind of a tripod going on. Pushing back with the left heel, pushing down with the right heel, gently, we're not doing too much. Up nice and tall, hands are down by the side, just feel how this feels on this side. See if you're tilted left or right now. If you're turned, twisted, try to bring the hips forward. Try to be up tall and upright. Maybe bring the hands, palms center at the chest. Taking a breath. See where we're at. Keep that stable stance. Arms wide on the inhale, all the way up. Relax the shoulders down a little bit, just so they're not so scrunched up by your ears. Sometimes it helps to bring the arms forward. Then take an inhale, reach up, look up, lift the chest to the 3-part breath. As we exhale, slowly, 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 with control, left hand comes down, left knee comes down, come to the top of the left foot. Kind of adjust your stance. Inhale, right arm up. Twisting to the right. Just a few deep breaths here. Next exhale, right hand down. Slide the right foot back, toes together, knees flat. Drop the head, child's pose. Whatever your version of child's pose is, it's totally cool. So whatever version you're doing, see if you can totally release your body into the floor on the exhale. Three-part breath up into the chest. As you exhale, push all the air out. See if you can release your whole body into the floor as you push all the air out. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, nice and slow. Maybe it's a little deeper. Using your hands, bring yourself up. Tabletop. Tuck the toes. Next inhale, push the floor away. Spread the fingers, drop the heels down as the hips go up and backward, downward facing dog. Your version. Shake off the neck. Maybe pedal the heels up one at a time, one and down. Bend the knee one at a time, pushing the floor away. Claw your fingertips maybe a little bit. Tuck your belly button as if it's going towards your spine. Kind of helps the core muscles protect the spine. In theory and in advice. And see if that feels good for you. Exhale, 3-part breath, belly, mid-chest, upper chest. As you exhale, heels go down, hips go up and back. Push the floor away. Push all the air out. Use your core muscles to push all the air out. Completely empty. Inhale, nice and slow. Maybe that breath's a little deeper. Exhale it out nice and slow. Come on down to the knees. Walk the knees towards the hands. Maybe go left hip or right hip and bring yourself around to the seat. And just take a breath. And the feet are flat, knees are bent. Butt comes up towards the heels, and then we're just going to lower ourselves down. You can use your arms, or you can see if you can lower yourself down with your core muscles just onto your spine. Find a nice neutral position on the back of your head so there's a little space between your neck and the floor. You can squeeze your shoulder blades together and then lay your body weight back down on that. And see if there's a natural arch between the lower back, and there's kind of a natural arch this way going up and down your spine, neck to butt. just try those little micro adjustments. Move around a little bit, see how comfortable and balanced and equal you can be on both sides. Hand on the low belly, one hand on the chest. Take a deep breath. Feel the belly rise into the mid chest, into the upper chest. Kind of like a wave coming towards your face, and as you exhale, the wave goes back out to sea. The exhale builds the wave. As you inhale, the belly swells, the wave crests and comes down into the chest. It's the beach. And then as you exhale, back out to sea. See if you can find a little ocean movement. And I truly hope everyone has seen and felt and swam in the ocean. If it's not the case, think about any movement, or any movie or song you've heard where you actually hear the ocean. See if you can visualize it that way. Exhale, wave goes out. Inhale, belly swells. Here comes the wave. Through the mid chest into the upper chest. As you exhale, wave goes back up to sea. Just a few more breaths here. A little ocean breath. Let the left leg come down straight, the toes pointed towards the ceiling, and then raise the right knee towards the face and grab around the knee or underneath the knee. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, gently squeeze the right knee towards your face. Let the right leg come down. Don't kick your wall. Inhale the left knee up. As you exhale, squeeze the left knee towards your face. Then gradually bring both knees up. Take a deep breath. Belly, mid, upper chest. As you exhale, squeeze the legs towards your body. And we'll roll to the right and sit up nice and slow. And just sit up nice and tall, crisscross applesauce, or you can be on your knees too, if that helps. Whatever you like. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Take a deep breath as you inhale nice and tall. As you exhale, twist to the right gently. Deep breath here. Through the belly up to the mid chest into the upper. 3-part belly breath. Exhale. Reverse it. Come back to center. Take a breath. Let it out. Right hand, left knee. Left hand behind the hip. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, twist left. Three-part belly breath. As you exhale, bringing all the air out through the belly. Come back to center. Inhale the arms up nice and tall. Palms together, maybe bring down center of your chest. See how you feel. See if any part of that practice was good for you, what was bad. You know, give it, well, not good or bad, but what makes you feel good, what doesn't. If you have any comments or suggestions, tap them in below. My name is Brian again, Comeback Yoga. Check us out, comebackyoga.org. We have lots of stuff online. We're starting in-person classes again. Summer's ramping up. Be safe, be kind. Tomorrow's Juneteenth. Right on. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your communities. Reach out to others. Do yoga. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us on our live stream, and we'll see you. Peace. And I promise I'll get a tan on my legs. Or I'll try. Later.